Hi, I'm Valid Ghost, and today we're gonna play. Sorry, I had to look at my Audacity for a second. And today we're gonna play some more Doki Literature Club. It is December 20th. I'm trying to get the first video up. It's like nearly midnight. I've got so much to do before Christmas Eve, I should say. It's unreal. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish this in time for Christmas. I'm sorry, maybe in time for New Year's. I'll try for New Year's. I have so much to do. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun stuff, but it's so much work. But it's gonna be fun. I think. Anyway, let's pick some, thingies for my girl. Yeah. Should I just, pretend like I'm in an anime? Pretend like I'm in an anime. Where they just sound like they're sneezing the whole time. It's actually really adorable. Okay, Firefly. Frickin' God. Giggle. Yeah. Special. Sparkle. Dang it. Honey. I knew she'd be the animals. She's always a mouse. She's gotta be all the animals. She's the only girl who likes animals. Determination. Frick. I got Yuri for once. Daydream. Frick! Frick! Of course it would be her! Of course it would be her! This is getting hard. I wanna retry. Rainbow. Frick! Bubbles. Okay. Child. Frick! Imagination. Frick! You know what? I'm giving up. Nope. We're doing that again. That was awful. Mouse. Sweet. Frick! Frick! Giving up! Giving up!
Alright, anyway. Marshmallow. There we go. Strawberry. There we go. Fluffy. There we go. Frick. Philosophy. Silly. Puppy. Anime. Thank God, that was an easy one. Bliss. Frick. Okay. That was an easy one. Thank God. They gave me that. That was a gimme. I don't know if I should pick fantasy.
Playground. Yes! Yes! I just hurt my chin, but yes! Milk! Yes! Yes! She likes milk! Her bones are strong and pure! I don't know if I should pick pure. I'm gonna pick pure. Yes! Yes! I knew it! They're strong and pure bones! Heart. Dang it! Chocolate. Yes. Sugar. Yes. Yes. Chocolate and sugar. Doki. Yes. Pink. Yes. Mouse. Yes. Passion. Dang it. Dazzle. Dang it. Romance. Kiss. Kit. Is it kiss? Yes. Okay, I got Natsuki that time, I'm pretty sure. Oh man, I'm the last one here again, and I still can't do a British accent. Isn't that great? Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination. Are you from Undertale? What's going on here? Starting this club and now picking up a piano? Picking up a piano? Yeah, you're not picking up the skill. You know, you're actually just lifting pianos all day. You're getting pretty buff, by the way, Monica. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of and I'm super happy you're willing to help out and stuff. Okay. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? What are you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Natsuki? Well, yeah, I complain about everything. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? That sounds disgusting, but I mean, I also kind of want to try it. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Well, we are in Japan, I'm sure they have it. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Do I look like a squid lover to you? Because it's right in your name. Mon Ika. My Japanese isn't that good. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke made no sense in translation. Yeah, what? Question mark? Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? We'll just ignore that, I guess. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her. No, not hey, Suri.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
No, I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway. You're spacing out again. Ah, that's a sign of depression. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Dude, you should stay with Sayori today. I'm just saying. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ghost, what's up? Yeah, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too... Why am I turning British? A little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. You sure about that? Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. Ghost? You certainly know her about a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Why am I shouting at you? Sorry, I know it's not your problem! I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ghost. Me? How on earth could you come to that conclusion? Wow, it's not like she's had a super obvious crush on you since the beginning of the goddamn game or anything. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sarah talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Ghost. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Dots. Oh, I've said too much. Well, I'm sorry, game. But I don't like Sayori in that way. She's a great friend, but I like Natsuki. Mainly because of Cupcakes. Maybe if Sayori made cupcakes, I would go with her. But does she make cupcakes? No! Natsuki does. And I'm not even saying her name right that time. Natsuki. Natsuki does. Natsuki does. I like her. She makes the cupcakes that look like fluffy white kittens. And she likes squid, apparently, which is kind of weird, but you know what? Whatever, I'll take it. She can have all the squid she wants, as long as I get the cupcakes. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. I don't care, game. I know you're gonna try and guilt trip me, because I know what happens, but I don't give a dang. I'm with Natsuki all the way. That's my girl. Because of cupcakes. Because of cupcakes. Everything horrible is... All these horrible things are going to happen, all because Ghost just wants some freaking cupcakes. Oh my god, I'm so selfish. What happened? Oh my god, what is this? Ah, alright. Why am I British? Why am I... Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I'm not gonna forget about it. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. It's your childhood best friend. I can't talk today, man. It's your childhood best friend. Of course you're gonna be worried, man, even if you friend-zoned her. I mean, she's like a sister to you at this point, right? You've known each other for so long. Of course you're worried. Hey, you. I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Natsuki. You know, you've got way too many letters in your name. I'm sorry. Is it Natsuki? Is it Natsuki? Is it Natsuki? I know it's Natsuki. I know that's the 3 letters, alright? The 3 characters in Japanese. I'm not stupid. I'm not a noob. I am a little bit of a weeb. No, I'm kidding. I do know a little bit of Japanese, alright? I almost started speaking Spanish. I almost said mi amo. Namaste. That's not the right word. Namaiwa. Watashi wa namaiwa. Ghost des, alright? I know some Japanese. I don't know if that was a complete sentence, but you know what? It was Japanese, and I know how to say the same words in Spanish. Me llamo ghost, you see? Or I could just say yo soy ghost, or I could just say soy ghost. That's all correct in Spanish. I think. Anyway, I'm sure that I could also just say ghost des in Japanese as well. That's another way to say the same things that I'm saying, which is basically my name's Ghost, or I'm Ghost, or whatever, in English. I know the things, alright? I know it's Natsuki. But how do you say it in one word? Natsuki? Is that it? Is it Natsuki? Is it Natsuki? Should I just keep pronouncing it the dumb English way that I've been pronouncing it? Natsuki? Actually, that might have been correct that time. Natsuki. I know Natsuki is wrong, alright? And I keep defaulting to that by accident because I'm an idiot. But I know it's not Natsuki, alright? I mean, I know it's not Natsuki, alright? It's Natsuki. Stop confusing me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez! Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Assuming you didn't talk about it. I don't know what she just said. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Phew! He's just worried about her. He's not in a relationship. Hopefully. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Wrong, wrong, wrong. This is all wrong. You're both stupid. You should both go talk to Sayori. Maybe go read manga with her. I don't know. Jesus. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. No, wrong, wrong, wrong. People who are sad never admit that they are sad and that things are bad, alright? You need to go and talk to her, sit with her, just, hang out with her. Don't leave her alone. Why don't people understand that? Why is that so difficult? I should have thought of it that way from the start. No, you shouldn't have. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so... I was not! Geez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Thoughts. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. I don't know why the narrator's British now. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know, everything's back to normal. Cool. That's great. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki. Actually, maybe I should have done Sayori today. Oh well. Let's see. Look how excited she is. That makes me happy. Not as happy as I was with Hazuki-kun, but, I can dream. I can pretend Natsuki is Hazuki-kun. If I squint my eyes a little bit, she kinda looks like him. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course! I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Whatever you say, Natsuki. Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? Thoughts. It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Jesus, are you that slow, Ghost? I picked that up on day 1. I'm only dating her for the cupcakes. Come on, Ghost. Get on Ghost's brain wavelengths. Brain waves. We gotta sync up, man. Come on. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Ghost? Please just tell me you like my poems. Well, of course, man, if you gotta ask, sure. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. Whoa, dude, chill. There's people around us. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki." Natsuki, I mean. I said my own name wrong. Sometimes I don't want to be cute. But nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. I mean Natsuki. God dang it. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Is it hug time? No? It's probably not hug time. Hey, Natsuki. Hey, just because I don't like hugs in real life doesn't mean I don't like to see other people hug. Sometimes. Don't look at me like that. Don't judge me. I'm very complex. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem, and I haven't gotten to read it yet, so I'll be really upset if you do that, because I kind of like your poems, and I don't like anyone else's, because they don't make any goddamn sense to me. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. I know you hate my poems. Jeez, frickin' chill, little... Chill, girl, chill. Just give me the frickin' poem. It's not that big of a deal. And I don't hate your poems. Jesus, I actually like them. Like, honestly, I do. I do. In the real world, this is real ghost talking. I like this person's poems. They're cute. They're understandable. So you don't have to read this one, okay? but I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? You didn't tell her she's the best. You gotta say that, man. She wanted to hear it. She asked you so nicely. I would have said it like 10 times by now, but you just kind of sat there like a rock. Jesus, man, if I had if my crush came up to me and was like, tell me I'm the best, I'd be like, oh, you're the best, you're the best. I wouldn't be able to deal with listening to that, to their sobbing. I would have just been like, dude, you're the best. Chill out. It's not that big of a deal. You're great. You're wonderful, amazing, stunning, beautiful, gorgeous. Amazing. Have I already said amazing? I would just lathered on the compliments. It's not like my own style is anything crazy, especially because I'm just copying your style. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I didn't look much into anyone's poems because I'm kind of a jerk. But I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. Also, I don't really like Yuri. She's kind of boring and kind of a hypocrite. And Sayori, she always means well. But I don't think she's really understanding anything at all, and I think there's something seriously wrong with her. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. I don't think that at all, Ghost. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you, and I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I'm part of the problem? No, Ghost, you're never part of the problem. You've been telling her that you liked her poem since the beginning. It's her own fault for being so insecure. That's a her thing that she needs to deal with, but, you know, you should have said she's the best. And then this conversation could be over with in like 2 seconds. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. You're adorable! Natsuki, you're doing it whatever your freaking name. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. Finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. I can read it now? You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. Okay, I might need to read that again. What? Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, when I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's all torn apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Oh, Natsuki. Are you into ghosts? Dots, why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Ghost, you can't just assume that it's for you. Don't just say that! Tell me, what do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Ghost, you're so freaking emotionless. Good lord, if somebody wrote something like that for me, I would have been like, oh my god! Especially if it was my crush, I would have been like, oh my god! Times 2. I would just die. I would have died. If somebody I liked came up to me with the poem that looked like that, I would have just died on the spot, had a heart attack, and died. But you're like, I liked it. Okay. okay, whatever, you know, whatever. I would have freaking exploded, but okay. I guess I really am just in it for the cupcakes, man. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. Words. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Is that all you can say? I'm glad. I'm happy. I like this. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. I don't know, man. That face does not look like a face that's satisfied. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Pushes what back away? The poems? Or pushes your hands back away? No, she takes his hands, and then she is like, okay, never mind, I don't like your hands. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Ah. Thanks. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Dots. Never mind. I'm just glad that... I'm glad you... Frick. I'm glad that you won it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so... Go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Well, you should have written another one so that people don't question you when you don't have a poem for them to read. Whatever. I got a poem. I got a poem. I got a poem. Somebody likes me. Ooh. This is just the freaking love story plus all over again. Sayori. I don't even care about these other girls. I don't even want to listen to them. I don't even want to read their stupid lines of dialogue. I just want to get to the next day so I can read more Natsuki. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. I'm only interested in one girl, I have been from the start, and I just want to get through it. And I want to see new things, because I know all of this, sort of. I mean, I kind of didn't really remember that part. But I just want to get through the parts I've been through. Dots. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ghost. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today. No. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? No. You go with her. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. I think we're gonna get pretty close to... No. There's at least one more day before. Okay, anyway, Yuri. Read my stupid poems, girl who doesn't frickin' care about me. Just because I don't want to get into your frickin' pants doesn't mean that you should be mean and dismissive to me. Like, come on, we can still be friends. What the frick is wrong with you? So I like the cupcake girl. Why does that make me the bad guy? Get a life, alright? How about you guys go meet other guys? There's plenty of fish in the sea, you know. Leave us alone. We like our cute things and our cupcakes, and we're gonna live in our fluffy kitty world, and you guys can just shove off. Harry doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. Well, you know what? I'm not that enthusiastic about spending time with you either. Now read this stupid poem that you're gonna hate, so that you can say, oh, I hate it. It's Natsuki, and you like Natsuki, and I'm a sad person. And then I can go and hang out with the girl that I care about and read some more manga or whatever. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me, but I should leave her be for now. Dope. I don't even care about her. I don't even care. Hi, Ghost. Have you thought about what you want to submit? Where's my accent? Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival? I don't even know what I said. Being in the club is one thing. Performing in a bunch of people, I have to get some more thoughts. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Hahaha. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Okay, cool. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Ghost. It's awfully suspicious, you know. What happens if I actually went with all three girls, you know? Like, if I made a poem for Natsuki, if I made a poem for Sayori, and if I made a poem for Yuri, would they all be, like, okay? Would that be the good ending if I just stayed friends with everyone and didn't pursue a love interest? I don't know. Well, too bad. It's too late now, man. I'm with Cupcake Girl all the way. Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. Hey, I'm not pretending. I actually do like parfait girls, alright? I think. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Ghost. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. Yeah, don't worry, man. I've learned that. I think. After all, she's the youngest one here. Oh, please. We're all, like, what? The youngest is probably... Oh god, how young is, like, a high schooler in freshman year? 14? 14? Wait, no, this is Japan. It's different, isn't it? Japan only has 3 years of high school, don't they? I have to go look up Japan rules. Okay, so from 13 to 14, they're still in junior high, which is middle school for the United States. Grade 8. 14 to 15, they're still in junior high, but in the United States, that's high school. That's grade 9, which is high school for the United States. Okay. So they don't start high school until they're 15 to 16. Okay, so 15 is when they start, so they start a little bit older than the United States. You know what? I kind of like that, because, 14 is kind of young to go into high school. At 14, you're still just a baby, man. Alright, anyway. So, Ghost, I think, in this game is a second year, right? That's what it seemed like. So So Natsuki's gotta be 15. Because she is a first year. I'm a second year, so I'm 16. And the other girls are probably third years. Or second, or they might be 16 as well. And Monica is at least as a third year, right? I don't remember. Okay, well anyway. Oh my god, now I'm seeing... Oh my god, I can see Australia and the UK? At 3 to 4 years old, Japan and Australia send their kids to kindergarten. That's pre-K for us. It says nursery here, but I don't know what the frick... That's not right. Pre-K is at 3 to 4. It says pre-K is 4 to 5. I don't... Well, yeah, I think so. But no, pre-K is a long time. I was in pre-K from when I was 3 to when I was almost 5, and then I went to kindergarten when I was 5. Kindergarten starts near 5, but pre-K starts way before then. At least I remember being in pre-K for a while. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm just freaking out. What the frick is a prep year? Japan is in kindergarten for 2 years. Oh no, they're in... Japan doesn't have a preschool. They have 3 years of kindergarten. Is that different? I don't know. The UK has elementary for 6 years. Oh, they start year 1 early. They start year 1 when the US has kindergarten. Okay, so that's weird. This is just so weird. Everyone has longer middle schools than us. Except for Japan. Actually, Japan only has 3 years of middle school, but they start later. The UK's middle school is freaking forever. Their high school is only 2 years. Okay, anyway. That's all very interesting and everything, but it's getting late, so I gotta freaking hurry. After all, she's the youngest one here. Oh, please. As I was saying, this is stupid, because if I'm only 15, then that's not much of a freaking age difference between us, alright? I'm just saying. There's no difference between 14 and 15. If I was like... No, wait, I'm sorry. This is Japan. 15 and 16. There's no difference between 15 and 16. We're the same. She's the youngest one here. Oh, pfft. Out of 3 different ages? Are you serious? 15, 16, 17? Oh, please. How much can you actually change in 2 years? You know, we're only a year or 2 difference from her, depending on who we're talking about. So, you know, you can just chill out there, Monica. It's not like some of us are in freaking college. I'm assuming the ghost in this game is 15. I mean 16. And the Natsuki is 15. So, you know, we're both pretty young. She might not know how to handle her feelings properly. You're acting like she's 10. She's 15. I'm pretty sure she can do that. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club, too. Like I give a dang about your freaking club. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her in the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'd do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Thank God. Just give me that stupid thing. The lady who knows everything. And an old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and that was ever sought. And all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. No, I thought it was ending there. Lost adrift the sky, a victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I searched with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and I fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Yeah. Oh, I'm apparently offline. Cool, my internet just died. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care about any of this, Monica. I don't give a dang about the beautiful lady. I don't care. I don't even know what any of that means. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers to the sort of things that give life meaning. Monica, there are no answers. You can learn everything you want, but there's no answers. Not to the things that matter, anyway. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Correct, Monica, and the world has already started to lose its meaning. You want to know why, Monica? Because we are no longer advancing as a society of people. Instead, we are just... It's like we're digressing. We have started the process of de-evolution. We're fighting each other over stupid things that don't matter. We're making up stupid arguments that don't even make any goddamn sense in this world. Like, there are so many stupid things I want to talk about, but I can't talk about because they're either political or they're just, you know, topics that you shouldn't talk about or whatever. You're gonna get canceled. But, ooh, there's so many stupid things. The world is full of stupid people that don't know what they're talking about. let me tell you something, Monica. I don't care about any of them. I think every argument in this world that the world has currently is stupid. I think all the troubles in this world currently that are going on are stupid. I think everything is just really incredibly dumb, and I don't understand why adults are fighting over these things that do not have any weight to them. Alright, never mind anything I said, Monica, but I'm just telling you that I don't like how the world is going right now, and we have stopped advancing as a society, and we no longer have anything to work towards, so we're just all effing around. I want to say a joke about a certain country, but I won't. But I'm just saying, some people out there are choosing to F with people, and others are choosing to start wars. And it's all very dumb. People are dying, and there is great suffering in this world because of dumb, stupid things. I'm just saying, and I think we can all agree on that. War is dumb. Especially in this day and age. Anyway. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. You all seem to be depressed and you all need therapy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Sure you would, man. I mean, children always have things to write about and things to say, and usually they're not screwed in the head yet. Usually. I mean, I was pretty screwed in the head as a child, but, you know, most other kids that are normal aren't screwed yet. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. What? Huh? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, great. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? No. I'm too shy to share my writing because I'm afraid that it will actually scar people. I do not write happy things, alright? I write about murder, and death, and destruction, and depression, and very, very dark things, alright? It's good. It's okay, at least. But good lord, if somebody read the things that I write, they'd be like, you okay over there? And I'd be like, no. It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put blah 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 blah. That's my advice. Thanks for listening. I really don't care, Monica. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. She has a catchphrase? Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Exactly, right? Exactly. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Did I say that out loud? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sora will be helping me design them. As for Yuri... Dots. Yuri, you can... Question mark? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Dots. No, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I guess I can't grow as a person, or won't grow, or whatever. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? I'm about that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Good for you. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ghost. The one who is truly useless. That's a fact. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ghost may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. I almost want to pick Yuri just because I want to make Natsuki mad. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Ghost to— Well, what are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's slow down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ghost to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in— You literally just said— I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Ghost, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. I don't know why I switched, but in that case, everyone look straight at me. I don't remember having this option before. As cute as the baking scene is, I'm gonna go with Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and— But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of it— Oh. I probably picked that option before then, too. Okay. Natsuki it is. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so we could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun, you'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying— That's because— Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Yeah, you're used to it, so, you know, you can just shut up. I'm used to being alone too, you know, and I don't make that big of a deal of it. Dots. That's good. Well, that's a terrible thing to say. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Ghost? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Dots. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. Question mark? I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Dots. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with the worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Nice pep talk there. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. Dots. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words, are we? It wasn't that nice. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. Well, she says encouraging things all the time. What are you talking about? But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Aha! Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out, finally. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for the weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. You don't even have my number, you idiot. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? I get the number. You'd better not make this weird or anything. Why would I do that? Humph. Natsuki gives me her number. I was already making it weird. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Do you know where I live? How do you know where I live? Why are you coming to my house? Shouldn't we go to your... You know what? It's fine. Wait, you're coming to my house? Exactly. Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going... I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you asked me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much, so you'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were going to just give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act, like, in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Dots. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna come to my house on Sunday! Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I have a good time. But you know what? If Sayori can't handle her best friend getting a girlfriend with somebody else, you know, like, that's her fault. She should just go find a different guy. It's not that big of a deal. It's already Sunday. Yeah! I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. And meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. If we send each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, it would turn out into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that coming because she does that in real life. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. You should have went to her freaking house and checked on her. She's your neighbor. What the frick? Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No! No, it's not. They're all a bunch of stupid idiots. Don't listen to them. Listen to your gut. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Good for you. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. That's adorable. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I was like, it's too soon. It's too soon. What's too soon? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nothing's too soon. Hi, Ghost. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. It's not that messy. Mine's way messier. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, then it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. I don't like that. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Interesting. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. Just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Ghost. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been even thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Alrighty then, go to a therapist. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? You're not making any goddamn sense. I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Ghost. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. That's depression. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Ghost? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Dang, you're just gonna drop that bomb. I don't even remember that. Okay, dang. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day and, my house is a mess and other things? There's been a lot of signs, really. Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Dots. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Jesus Christ, Ghost. As a childhood friend, you should have really picked up the signs, man. They're not that hard to spot. But then again, maybe I only think that because Anyway, how is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Ghost. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha 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 ha. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand it at all, man. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Ghost. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I don't know. She looks, pretty dry to me. Oh, there we go. Actually, she's not that bad. Still, just a little teary-eyed in the corners. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. I put them down? Okay. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Finally, hug time! Oh, and everything's black time! Ghost. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Ghost. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. Oof, I do that. That's because I don't like touching people. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Ghost. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, you probably aren't. I don't think you're doing the right thing either. This lady needs a therapist. Where the frick are her parents? But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Dots, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ghost. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Cool! Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? I was gonna suggest that, yeah. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I don't know about that, man. I would have just had Natsuki come over to her house. We would have baked over there. You're going to bake and you're going to like it, Sayori! I say goodbye to Sayori next to her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. No. What do you mean you shouldn't be worrying too much? I have really bad depression, and I think I'm worthless, and, you're just seeing it for the first time, and I've hid it for all these years, and now I'm really depressed because you're making friends, and you're my only friend, and blah 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 blah, and you're just like, okay, yeah, that's okay. I just shouldn't worry about that. No! What? You're not gonna have a great time tomorrow. You're not gonna have a great time tomorrow. You're gonna have a bad time. In the words of Sans from Undertale, you're gonna have a bad time. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. At least we get a cute little thing with Natsuki before then. I spend only a few- oh, happy music! I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Why does my house look just like Sayori's house? Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. My god, I was like, who is this? I really didn't recognize her because she's out of her school uniform. I was like, who is this boy? And then I realized, oh wait, this is Natsuki. I'm sorry. Dots. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Dude, same. High five. With myself. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Cool, I have a nice house. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Do I not have parents either? Do Japanese kids just live on their own in nice houses with no parents? 'Cause man, that's a dream. I wish. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good! Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Wait, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Ghost? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. Now, come on, Ghost. Do you not have muscles? Natsuki obviously has muscles. What have we learned about Ghost so far? He's short, he's selfish, and he's weak. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Oh, that's the second time you've done that. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also be better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like I don't think Yuri looks mature or sexy. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like you. No, that's not what you should say. That's not what you should say at all. No. That just, no, you made it wrong. You made it weird, Ghost. This whole conversation is making me weird. Oh, man, I should have went with Yuri. Oof. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. I'm definitely not one of those guys, but just trust me on this one. That's gross! Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Ghost. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. Spoons, it looks clean to me. Dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. You're not gonna specify what kind of fluid? Okay. And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Ghost, where'd you put all the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, you frickin' dingus! I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like a baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? Yeah, that's exactly why I picked you, man. I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and say, oh, yes, the cupcakes, they were so good. And Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that, too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it'll just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crud out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. And then I devour the entire bowl of icing. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crud out of you next! I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. That's temptation. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh, look at this. We get a new picture. We can see Ghost's hands. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. I told you I was just in it for the cupcakes, man. And all the sugar. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Ghost, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Dots. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? And then I just faint onto the floor. See, I told you, the heart attack. This is when the heart attack comes in, right? Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh, that's good. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? I'm about to sneeze, man. You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray off of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Aww. Beep, 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 beep. That's my fire alarm impression. How about, Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Oh, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Oh, can we eat them now? Can we eat them? Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. No, I can't decorate. I can bake. I cannot decorate. I only know how to bake. I can't decorate. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. Yeah, I don't have those. I'm too poor. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using it this time, though. And what's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Kinda like how the game is played. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well... Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you! Did you say something? How dare you call me cute? Are you calling me cute? How dare you? No, nothing. Let's do the icing. Okay, good. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire her work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Oh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And if I were here, we'd be down all of them. And she would still eat dinner. So would I. If I remembered. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. I'm really scared about Natsuki's dad. I don't like where this is going. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori Earlier today, I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Dude, what are you talking about? You called her cute and you licked her finger. That's pretty close, man. That's already like boyfriend-girlfriend thing. I mean, friends don't do that. I'm just saying. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah? I want to spend more time with you. Ghost! I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh my god. She's freaking zooming in. The music stopped. Ah, it's scary. I'm scared. Panic, panic, run, run, Ghost. Natsuki suddenly gets close to me. Oh wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Are we daydreaming? Are we about to have a heart attack? Probably. My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. Breaths, that is, not the other B word. I can't say these things. I'm sorry, I've got a dirty mind, don't judge me. I felt it. Felt what? You don't feel anything. There's nothing, you haven't felt anything, what are you talking about? Run, Ghost, run! For a while now. Exclamation marks! Natsuki suddenly jumps back. What did you feel? What were you feeling? Sayori? Oh. Well, this is awkward. Hi, Ghost. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Ghost. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. It's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. It's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ghost? Because you're being really dramatic. Go take a nap or something. Jesus. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? I don't know, but it's not my fault, so stop making me feel guilty. Stop it. Stop it. I just wanted cupcakes. God, I just wanted the cupcakes. Was it worth it? Were the cupcakes worth it? Yes. But I just wanted cupcakes, Sayori. I'm sorry. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. This time I might just disappear. Whoa. That song's called Ghost, by the way. It's by the Mystery Skulls or something like that. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Ghost. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Don't waste your sympathy on me. Are you Ike? No, it's not don't waste your sympathy on me. It's you'll get no sympathy from me. Never mind, sorry. Oh god, what is this? You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Screw Monica. Who cares what she thinks? Monica was right about what? That's... Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. I'm blaming Monica for all of this. You know, Monica's not a good person. She's pretty messed up. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Ghost. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Well, you do, but only in a romantic way, alright? I like you plenty as platonic, you know, like... You're like a sister. You're like a sister to me. I'm sister zoning you. Is that a thing? Look, you don't make cupcakes, Sayori. What do you want from me? You know how much I like cupcakes. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Ghost, I like you so much that I want to die. Okay, a little dramatic there. Look, I'm not that great of a person. Honestly, Ghost is like a pretty big scumbag. You can do better, Sayori. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. I think I chose this option last time. I'm gonna save real quick. How do I get out? How do I get out? What happens if I pick this one? What kind of love are we talking about? Are we talking about platonic or romantic? I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I'll know we'll both be happy. Ghost? Oh, we get a hug! See, I told you I was short. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Ghost, is this really okay? No. Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Ghost. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Thoughts. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? That's because it's depression. They're not going away at all, Ghost. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other, so... Guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Okay, yeah, I'm not going this pathway. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sayori. I'm sorry, Sayori. I'm sorry, but I like Natsuki more. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. You don't know shiz, Ghost. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down this path, down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Ghost. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Yow! Yeah! Wow! Clutching her head with both her hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Dots. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! Dots. I'm sorry, Sayori. I know the path I've just put us down. I don't know if the other way would have led us to the same path. I don't think it would have, but the thing is, I wanna see Natsuki's path first. I'm sorry, Sayori. It's just... I can't lie to you. I like cupcakes. I like cupcakes, Sayori. I just want to be fed. I just want the sugar. I'm sorry. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I couldn't do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Ah, boy. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this time, guys. We'll do the festival in the next episode, so, yeah. Oh, boy. Anyway. See you in the next one, if one exists. Bye.